Good morning, people of Twitch. We are here to train our coughing, get it at level. Oh, hello, sometimes humans. How you doing this morning? I'm trying to get my coughing at level with the rest of the team, and also trying to get the rest of the team some much needed experience points at the same time. We just be chilling. We just be chilling. Have you been? How's everything going? Oh, Growlithe fell asleep. Growlithe. We're just gonna keep doing this until Growlithe wakes up. Okay is good. It's better than not okay, but it's not the best, you know? That's the thing about doing okay. It's still okay. Not ideal, but like, it is what it is. I just realized that whenever I throw out coughing, I have to see the master ball because I caught coughing with a master ball. It's funny to me. This is the problem with grass type Pokemon, is that their whole shtick is status effect moves. Although I do appreciate the use of paralysis before the use of poison, because that lingering poison, not fun. Oh, hello! Hi, Elijah. Welcome to the Twitch stream. We're playing Pokemon, obviously, but like, what else do people expect from me, really? Like, this is what I do. I play Pokemon. I like Pokemon. Although we're playing Pokemon for Twitch right now. We'll have to switch off Pokemon eventually and hit up a new game and all that jazz. So, yeah, having a good time playing Pokeball. And Pokeball? What? Pokemon. And every time I switch back to my coughing, I have to look at that Master Ball. This Growlithe is just gonna tank all of this right now. It's like, yeah, fire, super effective into grass. This is a great idea. But also, at the same time, the grass type Pokemon are the ones who solve all of the status effect moves. You'll go train with weaker people? Me too! I'm gonna go heal Growlithe first, though, because while I'm close to Fuchsia, I might as well take advantage of it, you know? I haven't traveled along that route at all. I'm essentially here for items, because I don't know if there are other copies of the TMs that I'm gonna need, and I need all of them. Hey, to be fair, Mewtwo in the first Pokemon movie does invent Pokeballs that can catch other Pokeballs. So Mewtwo got much greater technology than like Team Rocket. Team Rocket who? Mewtwo like owned them if they had. Am I allowed to use strength outside of battle yet? There's an item here. I don't remember if I have strength. No one knows strength yet. I already forgot who I was gonna. I think I was gonna teach strength to Arbok. We'll do it later. I don't even remember what this item is. I don't think it's that important, to be fair. Oh, what if it's a TM? What if it's a TM that I want? I don't remember. It's okay. I'll get it later. I do think I have strength outside of battle. I don't think I've taught any of my Pokemon strength. Hi. That's a weird ability you have. I don't think I have anything super effective into birds right now. We just go with who needs the levels the most. At the moment, Growly. Because Sabrina and Koga, well, if you were going to use Whirlwind, then what's the point? If you want Mark to fight you, that's fine. Mark can also fight. Excellent. Let's go. Get Quoofing back out. Coughing's gonna evolve soon, which is exciting. Weeping Bell's not allowed to evolve yet. We're waiting for Weeping Bell to finish learning moves before Weeping Bell evolves, but soon. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. We're just training right now, going through all these routes, fighting all these people because experience points. And we do got to switch train just because I'm worried. I'm worried about my coughing. I don't want my coughing to like get hurt. Also, coughing doesn't have that many moves. Coughing has like one move that does damage that wouldn't like kill himself. All of coughing's moves also start with the letter S. But like most of the moves, I think all of the moves I'm going to end up with on Wheezing are going to be via TM because I feel like this is not a good moveset. And essentially that's as good as his moveset gets. It does learn Explosion instead of Self-Destruct, but those do the same thing, essentially, just for slightly more damage. And while the damage is great, I do not want my Pokemon sacrificing themselves to, you know, win the battle. So we're gonna teach him new moves. It's gonna take a while, but it's fine. It's fine. Let's go, Growlithe. So cute, so cute. We love Growlithe. I'm like, how weak do these people need to be for me to be like, Coughing could fight them? I'm thinking like 25. Oh, 26. Coughing, you could try. I believe in you. Nice. Yeah, Coughing, that's how you do it. That is how you do it. Beautiful. Do you want to fight? Your birds are shivering. Ice is super effective into flying, so that makes sense. Chester. Hi, Chester. You got a Dodrio. Now, like, can Coughing just fight these guys? He's going to take a lot of damage and I'm going to get sad. 6 experience each. If that hits max times, we're going to have a problem. Ah! Oh, hello, hello, hello to everyone. I forget you guys are like up early birds. I'm also up early. No, my coughing! Maybe this was a bad idea. I might have to go back and heal my coughing. Hey, when the colors got inverted from that tri-attack, it looked like coughing was shiny. Like it was this, almost the exact same colors as shiny coughing. Is shiny coughing just inverted coughing? Have I just discovered a secret of Pokemon? All shinies just invert the colors. I know Coughing's dying. We'll go heal him later. And by later, I mean like right after this battle. Yeah. What is Tri-Attack considered like a normal attack? Like what is Tri-Attack even? I've never trained a Dodrio, who I think is the only Pokemon that learns Tri-Attack. Although Tri-Attack, I feel like they should bring it back. There's a lot of like multiple-headed Pokemon. Let Hydreigon learn Tri-Attack. Does Hydreigon learn Tri-Attack? Because if Hydreigon learns Tri-Attack, that would be great. Oh, no. No fight. Growlithe will fight for you. Who can learn Tri-Attack? Now I'm curious. It should be multiple-headed Pokemon. Or, yeah. Like Executor. Executor should also be able to learn Tri-Attack. Go Growlithe, I believe you. I'm pretty sure it's a normal type move. Which means that most Pokemon can learn it. What did you think? Moves like Earthquake and Fissure have no effect on bird Pokemon? Yeah, obviously. They have wings. Although it actually, in later generations, it does depend on whether or not the Pokemon has the ability Levitate. But I think birds kind of inherently get that, except for some birds. There's like some situations in which birds don't have Levitate. Which is fine. I don't think they need to have, maybe it's a Codane thing. I don't think the birds should have to have Levitate to not get hit by Earthquake. I think the birds should not get hit by Earthquake and have some kind of other ability. I think that would make sense. Just logically. But like for purposes of coding, I could see why that would be a thing they wanted to do. Alright, battled you. Fight me. You're trading Pokemon. That means they gain EXP. Guess what? I googled it because I was curious. Hydreigon can learn Tri-Attack, which is great. Other Tri-Attack learners include Doug Trio, Magneton, which makes sense. He's like 3 Magnemites. Doug Trio is also like 3 Diglets, so that makes sense too. But because Magneton learns it, Magnezone can also learn it, and that makes less sense because it's only like the one physical object, which is honestly one of the worst Pokemon evolutions ever. I don't like Magnezone. Porygon Z, which I guess is fine. As far as like the logic of 3 things goes, it's 3rd evolution at least, so you know that's okay. Hydreigon. I don't know why Type Null can learn it. That's a little bit weird. Probopass can learn it, which doesn't fit the motif, but whatever, that's fine. And then there's a lot of Pokemon that can learn it via TM. I don't think I've ever... Oh, not TM. This is like, what, Sword and Shield? I'm looking at a Sword and Shield dex. So if a Sword and Shield... In Sword and Shield, they don't really have TMs. They call them like TRs or something. And there's a lot of Pokemon that can learn Tri-Attack via TR. And most of them, because like most Pokemon, don't have 3 heads. So most of them don't have 3 heads. But the ones that can learn it on their own do have 3 heads, except for Type Null. I don't know what Type Null's doing. Pokemon can... The move shop in Hisui did not ever play the Hisuian region. Maybe I should. Maybe it's finally time for me to take a crack at Legends Arceus. I never did that one. Mostly because it didn't feel like a base game Pokemon game to me, and I was like, I'm really here for the base RPGs. And I don't particularly enjoy how they managed the Pokedex for Hisuian region and Paldean region. Although I will say the Hisuian region dex management better than the Paldean dex management. I just have an issue with like Kleavor. Is Kleavor an evolution of Scizor? Or Scyther? Is it the same Pokemon as Scyther? Does it evolve into Scyther? Like, what's going on with Kleavor? I don't know. But I also, like, literally I just don't know because I haven't played the game. So I don't know what's going on there. Tri-Attack. Good to know. I don't want... And Growlithe is already paralyzed. Also, I gotta make a ton of money. I need a lot of money in the game corner. For the game corner. So... We're just on that grind, you know? That Pokemon grind. I also maybe should have, like, gotten out a cable to charge my phone while I'm playing, because my phone is dying. I have not been charging my phone overnight. Like, literally solely because... Well, because I charge it in the middle of the day, because I've been forgetting to charge it at night. And then I charge it in the middle of the day. And then it's full at nighttime, so I don't have to charge it at nighttime. And, you know... But then you don't charge it at nighttime, and then in the morning, it's like dying. Oh, it's Olivia. Hold on. Let's go, Olivia. A Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is very cute. Good choice. Good choice. Good choice on Bulbasaur. Still sending out the Growlithe. This shouldn't do that much damage. It's fine. Might have to go heal Growlithe again. Do. Go, Growly, go. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I was trying to charge my phone. Never got there because I got distracted by the fight. We battle. You also have an Ivysaur. I think Growly can take your Ivysaur too. Oh, Coughing almost. Coughing's about to evolve. Ooh, which is exciting for me personally. Although I don't know if I can update the graphic midstream. Like, I don't know if OBS will let me do that. And then also, if I was going to update the graphic midstream, I would have to, like, pause, you know? And nothing would happen while I was updating the graphic. And I'm here to fight Pokemon. And get, like, a little bit distracted. But, you know, that's right now because I'm trying to plug in my phone. And it's a problem for me. Just it's okay. I'm almost done. I've almost completed my task. Whoocha! Beautiful. Alright, phone is charging. Coughing's level 35, which is when Coughing evolves. Maybe during the next battle I'll try to multitask and get the stream to update to say Wheezing too. We'll see. Pokemon isn't about winning or losing. Then what's it about? Coughing! I can definitively update Coughing's, Wheezing's sprite now that I have a Wheezing. Look at it! You know what? Wheezing should learn Dry Attack too. He's almost like 3 Coughings. He's got that, like, that thing on the bottom that makes him, like, slightly less like a trio and more like a duo. But, like, I'd be willing to accept that he's a trio. Oh, look at my Coughing, my Wheezing, caught in a Master Ball. That's right, I caught Wheezing in a Master Ball. Don't judge me. They know self-destruct. They're hard to catch. And I had already spent an hour surfing for one. And by the time I found one, I was ready to throw hands with literally anything that came at me. But I'm usually ready to throw hands with anything that comes at me. Let's be real. That's just how we go. That's just how I do it. It's fine. All right. When I get into the next battle, I will attempt to make this graphic change and we'll see if I can. Oh, well, I could change. Let's do the Wheezing change. I could do that right now. We no longer have a Coughing and we have a Wheezing. Look at him. Look at how cute. We love our Wheezing. Wheezing is beautiful. All right, next battle. Let's go. Kill your Pokemon often. It's good for them. Already fought this one. Time to fight this one. I'm a little cutie. Yes, I am. I'm adorable. It's always fun to say that you are, like, adorable in, like, the most aggressive way you can. It's super fun. Fight, fight. Maybe not Wheezing. Actually, Growly's at 45. Wheezing, you could try. Oh, so close. The poison proc might do it at the end here. Especially if you know Whirlwind. Mark! Poison proc did it, but now Mark gets experience too. Which isn't bad. Wigglytuff. Yeah, we got Wheezing back in here. Wigglytuff is also notably not a fairy type Pokemon in this game because this game is technically aligned with Gen 3. So, not a fairy. Just a normal. Double slap. About to run a lot of things on my computer at once. If the stream suffers for it, please let me know when I can stop. But, like, Wheezing! Beauty Grace! I looked cute too. Thank you. I am the best, so that's only fair. Fight me! No, you give me money. You know what? That just for that, if I can fight this guy with Meowth, I will. For the money. He has 3 Pokemon. Oh, but you're coughing. How much damage do you think that will do to Meowth? We'll let Meowth try. I just want the money. I'm just here for that money. Where is... I don't remember. Alright, well, let me... I did say I was here for money. And I'm gonna prove it. Especially if he's only doing that much damage to Meowth, then we're gonna just go at it. Yeah, I did. I updated the graphic. There we go. There we go. Small small process. Doesn't usually happen midstream, but there you go. It happened midstream. I just have like a lot of windows open now. Close. I didn't know I could do that midstream. I didn't know that would happen. I learned something new today. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Now we have a Weezing. Yeah, Weezing got to get that experience points, you know? Weezing's 10 levels down on everyone. Weezing needs those experience points. It's very important for me, personally. Second importance is this guy asked for my money, and just for that, I am defeating him using Payday. Unless Meowth starts taking, like, a ton of damage. But we'll see. I believe in Meowth. Meowth is the matriarch of this team, and she has supported us in all of our endeavors. So, Meowth deserves the best. Although that did hit for a lot, so I was hoping that would kill the Gleima. Sorry, you don't disable my Payday. You cough up your money. Whatever money Meowth is... Where does Meowth pull this money from? Is this trainer money? Is this like out of the Pokemon's body? Like what is going on? Uncertain. Uncertain. A Weezing versus Weezing fight sounds like so boring. Go Arbok. Arbok knows Rock Slide. And honestly, it's like one of the best things. I love that Arbok knows Rock Slide. I love even more that Arbok can't get poisoned. The best. Especially, gosh, that Koga fight. That Koga fight. This is why Rock Slide is the best. The flinch proc. And the bite. Oh, so good, so good, so good. Thank you for the money. Look at all that money. Ah, yes. My Meowth. You wish you had a Meowth that new Payday. Meowth is kind of dying. But, like, we could train with everyone else first. Oh, they're still at 45. They still need one more level. So we'll let the other guys get some training. Did you... I'm sorry, you got what off of some loser? Your Pokemon? Ernest? How dare? Here's the thing. Is that this isn't going to do that much damage. We'll check. But, like, I'm like, he could take that. Oh, that's not bad. He could do it in 3 hits. I forgot to check Weezing's ability. What's Weezing's ability? That was a crit. That was a crit. 3 HP. Crit. Yes, yes, yes. We both know Sludge. Alright, I want to know what Weezing's ability is, but we're in battle. Is it mean to make Weezing fight all of these little coughings? Like, is that mean? Am I being cruel to my Weezing right now to be like, yeah, those little coughings, fight them? Oh, hello, War Turtle. Welcome to the stream. Coughing has evolved. We have a Weezing now. And I somehow managed to update the graphic mid-stream. I didn't know I was allowed to do that. Literally. Just figured it out today. I never tried before. I admittedly, I do have to like, you know, kind of stop playing for a little while in order to do that. Um, there's only so much my hands can do at once. I miss the days of handheld Game Boys where you could set L to A. The people who don't know about that also, like, L equals A is the best setting the Pokemon Company has ever come up with. It's so good. I love playing with one hand. It's great. Yeah, Weezing. Weezing can fight like level 25-ish Pokemon by himself. I'm just like, it takes a lot of moves, and like by the time, oh no, if you miss it's gonna take longer. By the time the battle ends, Weezing's gonna be out of sludges. And if Weezing is out of sludges, then Weezing can't fight anymore simply because there are no other moves that do damage that will grant experience points at the same time. So we're gonna have to go heal Weezing after this, just so we can get all of his sludges back. Because the poison on poison isn't great. Not a great type effective in this situation. Ah, you're so close. If you miss, we have problem. It's probably the level difference that makes Weezing take significantly less damage from the opponent coughing sludges. Also, apologies if you can hear any weird sounds. I was moving my headset. Why are you missing? Oh, there you used smoke screen. That's fair. I haven't used any other things. Hit? Nope. Okay. Well, now we have to switch out Weezing because I think Weezing's out of moves. Out of moves. Who wants to fight? Go, Mark. The smoke screen strat is never one that I've ever played by. Because usually I have grinded enough levels that I can just one-shot everything. I don't have to worry about things hitting me. It's already dead, right? So I've never played to stats because I usually just grind. And it is somewhat difficult for me to be like, this is hard because I can't hit things because they're using minimize and smokescreen. Although admittedly, I do think surf should hit no matter what. It won't always, like if you use enough minimizes or whatever, but like it should. It's a tidal wave of water. But also like in using surf, shouldn't everything else in the area just like get hit and flooded as well? I just reasonably. It's the one thing about the Pokemon world that I've always been curious about. What happens in like collateral damage in like during a Pokemon battle? What is that damage like? I really, really, really would like to know. I'm so curious. Also, in case anyone is curious, Weepinbell is still Weepinbell, and Weepinbell will remain Weepinbell until level 54. Because that's where it learns Slam, according to Matt Will Oliver, I believe, is the one who told me that. Thank you. Thank you to Matt Will Oliver for letting me know. But this is our battle. This is what we do. I already fought you. And now we're on Route 14, except for not really, because I want that item. Go back for the item. Also, there may or may not be hidden items here. I don't remember. And I don't have an item finder. I can't get an item finder. I don't have enough Pokemon. I also can't get an amulet coin, which I am dreading more. I wish I had an amulet coin. If I could have already had an amulet coin for all of these battles, I would make so much more money. And I don't. I can't get an amulet coin because I only have Team Rocket Pokemon. There's only 14 Pokemon in my Pokedex. You need like 30 to get an amulet coin. Oh, sorry, we're not trading. I'm just distracted. I'm spamming A for no reason. No, be nice to my Weezing, please. He needs levels. I didn't do that much. It's fine. Weezing can also learn Thunderbolt, which I think we're going to teach to Weezing. The Poison Brock. Nice. Nice. Oh my gosh, it's Becky. How you doing, Becky? You're afraid of bikers? That's fair. Ooh, a double battle? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. If this is a double battle, I don't know if it is. I want to send out Weezing and Arbok. Help me train my little brother? Your little brother looks menacing. Crushkin, Ron and Mia. What an interesting. Look at it! It's the team! Ah, they're beautiful. They're beautiful and they're together and it's great. Rock slide. Ow. I wonder if Mia's that kind of person who is just like, help me train my little brother who's like 2 years younger than me and not like, you know, little. That's how my sister used to refer to me because I'm the little sister. And it's really funny because I'm like a year and a half younger than her. We're not that far apart in age. But my sister is like, you're my little sister. And I'm like, okay, but when you say that, people are imagining like a child. And it doesn't matter. She thinks it's funny, so she does it anyway. And admittedly, it is really funny. And it's especially funny when it happens like out to a random stranger. The best example I have of this is that one time, and I was like, whipped cream because I like sugar. And she was like, okay, fine. So my sister, I was going to go with her and then she was like, no, just wait outside. It's fine. And so I'm waiting like, you know, out in like a little corner at a table somewhere by myself. And then my sister orders her coffee and then she goes and waits for it on the other side. And then as she's getting her coffee, I like start walking over because like we're going to leave soon. And then she goes, oh, can I also have a cup of whipped cream for my little sister? And this barista was like, oh, of course. And then she like, you know, pours a cup of whipped cream and she gives it to my sister. And then my sister just like shoves it at me and was like, here you go. And the barista's face was like literally shocked Pikachu face. It was so funny. I live for moments like that. Absolutely amazing. Kiri and Jan, Charmander, Squirtle. I am Team Rocket. Look at them. Oh, in all their glory. Oh, no, use Rock Slide. Rock Slide hits both. Yeah, super effective on that Charmander. Squirtle avoided the attack. Weezing's at level 37. Look at Weezing. It's growing up to be big and strong. Arbok's level 47. I wonder if the next time I get around to Celadon City, I should just buy whatever of the TMs I can. I'm about to waste like all my money on TMs. And I don't have an amulet coin or a better way of making money than like Meowth Payday. Which like I would be abusing right now, except for I just need money. And Meowth can payday anything, and apparently it's the same amount of money no matter what. Speaking of which, Meowth, do you have anything for me? Yes, you do. Patchberry. Can we get more nuggets, Meowth? I would like to make a request for nuggets. What do you say? Birdkeeper Benny, are you okay? I didn't like fully read your text, but like it was a little bit concerning. Yes, yes, look at my Weezing. Weezing has already grown 4 levels today. I'm so proud of him. He's doing so well. You could do it. You could do it, Weezing. I believe in you. Especially if you're only taking damage like that. It's fine. Lear, oh no, what am I gonna do? That was an experience point. Nice. I don't know if I'm supposed to go left or right here. Let's go left first. Oh, this is the... Did you not battle me? Oh, it's because of you. The only thing I don't like about the bikers is that they also have like coughings and wheezings, and they take more hits, and that's solely because it's poison, non-poison. Although if we have to continue to switch training for that payday proc, I don't mind. I don't mind. Maybe I should actually, just for the paydays. Just for the paydays. Oh, also when I go back to Celadon City, I gotta take a picture of my Pokemon again. Put them on the back of my train. No, not yet. Wait, Victory Bell first. I'm so excited for it. Like, I'm like, it's gonna happen. Victory Bell's gotta hit level 54. Weeping Bell has to hit level 54. We gotta get you Slam because, no offense, your moveset's not great right now. We gotta get Slam first. Meow. I know they're using Smokescreen, but you're better than this. Come on, Meowth. No. Now my Meowth's poisoned. That means after this fight I have to go heal my Meowth. That means that I can't use Payday as much. That means that Meowth might die to poison procs. No! It's terrible. For me, personally. The poison proc does more than Smog does. I just need Meowth to hit. There you go. Then we'll get you out of battle. Unfortunately, you will faint on the way to Heelys, but like, is what it is. We must keep going. It's the only option. I guess Smog does damage too, like, it just did damage, you know, but... He's almost out of sledges, too. We're gonna have to go heal. Maybe we just, like, don't let Weezing fight the poison-type Pokemon. It takes forever. Or at least until we get back to Game Corner. If we can get back to Game Corner and I can teach him something, that would be great. No, we're gonna let someone else fight the Grimer, though, because this is so hard to watch. Then all my Pokemon are gonna end up poisoned. Oh no, panic. Oh, I did want to teach Arbok Strength too. So maybe we'll also... I think I have Strength. I think I got it from the Warden, no? When I gave him back his teeth. So, we'll teach Arbok Strength. We'll see what's in the Warden's house. Even though I feel a little bit bad about stealing from his house. Although I guess I did return his teeth to him, so it's fine. Like, when I steal from people's houses and, like, the items are in trash cans, I don't mind. But then, like, you steal from people's houses and they're just items that are, like, laying around. And, like, why shouldn't these people have their stuff laying around their house? And I just, like, walk in and take it? What's up with that? That seems a little messed up to me. Flame wheel. Flame wheel, go. Go, go, go. We must go heal. Got that extra money from Meowth. We're gonna go this way for the fewer encounters. I think if I go here... Nope, I will run into someone. The problem with the Future Pokemon Center is that there's no way to it from this side. Like, I have to go around. Meowth fainted. Yeah, it's a long walk. Sorry, Meowth. We're almost there. Meowth would have been fine if there was a way to get to the Pokemon Center from this side, but there isn't. So, we deal. Let's go! Oh, right. I was going to teach Arbok Strength, because Arbok still knows Glare. You don't teach Pokemon moves from this menu. What am I doing? TMKs. Open. Strength. Arbok. Yeah, Arbok knows Glare, so Arbok can learn Strength for Glare. I don't need to catch Pokemon anymore. What do I need Paralysis for? You just press it into their forehead. That's how you teach them moves. Just look at... I'm never going to use Fly. If I had known who gives me Fly, I never would have even picked it up. Like, there's no point. I also don't remember if I have Strength outside of battle yet. I think I might. I do! I didn't know. What is it? A rare candy? I mean, the warden's already missing teeth. Does he really need candies? Actually, didn't the Pokemon Company like actually release a statement that said rare candies would not taste good to humans? Like, they would just taste like dog food or something. I don't know why the Pokemon Company felt the need to release that statement, but apparently it was enough of a concern that it had to happen. You ride out here because of the wide open spaces. Tastes like Switch carts. Oh man, that would be funny. Although, like, considering, I don't know, people were eating like Tide Pods or whatever. Maybe not beyond most people. But yeah, apparently Nintendo or the Pokemon Company or whatever had to release a statement that says that rare candies don't taste good for humans. Although if you think about it, if they did say that rare candies taste good to humans, easiest candy product marketing ever, right? Like, everyone knows about rare candies. It's just like a little blue candy, so easy to make. Sell those at the Pokemon Center. Actually, maybe it's good that they don't sell those at the Pokemon Center. They would just get so sticky. I hate sticky things. That would be gross. I don't like it when things get sticky. Sticky is like the worst state of being. No. It's like the #1 reason why I clean so much. I don't have like a thing where I need things to be clean. I just don't like it when things get sticky. And so, like, if you're, like, cooking and your countertop gets, like, almost anything on it, it will get sticky. So, like, you gotta clean it so it's no longer sticky. I don't like it. I don't like it. And then other things, I just like things to, like, not be cluttered, essentially. I like to see open, like, desktop space and to know that if I needed to put something down, I could. Because I personally hate it when, like, I am holding a bunch of stuff and I need to put stuff down and there's nowhere to put stuff down. So I don't like it when, like, tops of areas are, like, super cluttered. I like it when there's a place for clutter to be, like bookshelves. Clutter up some bookshelves. Beautiful, amazing, fantastic, fabulous. Love me some cluttered up bookshelves. But, like, a table... A random table, it's got to have space. Not to say that there can't be nothing on the table. Put stuff on your tables. Just leave some space just in case someone ever is holding too many stuff and needs to put something down. But I also I'm like straight up that person who, like, would just like climb onto counters and tables and like lay on them. I don't know why. I don't know why that's so satisfying to me, but it is. It's just to like to be like, I fit here. I can fit here and spread out on top of this, I don't know, kitchen island. Why do you need to? Why am I like this? What's wrong with me? I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why I'm like this. It doesn't make sense. But it's fun. Yeah, I'm thinking like about like what else in the protein. Like the stat items like protein, carbs, zinc, etc. are based on actual stuff. Like zinc is a real mineral that people eat in their food. Protein is a real, I guess not mineral, compound that people, no, maybe not compound. What's the word for it? It's like a macromolecule, like carbose. Isn't carbose just like carbohydrate? But like, I don't know. I'm like, those are just real things that people actually eat. Iron. You eat iron. You need iron. Eat iron. Iron's good for you. And in case anyone was curious, iron, like from Minecraft, is like the same iron essentially that you were eating. It's not like anything special. It's the same thing. Iron is iron. Eat your iron. It's good for you. Especially if you're gonna like donate blood or something. Eat some iron. It's good for you. It's good for you regardless to have iron. It's what makes it so your hands don't get cold all the time. If you're a person whose hands get cold all the time, iron. Eat more iron. It's good for you. Or get like a pet Growlithe. They'll warm you up. Growlithe is so cute. I love Growlithe. Look at him. And then also, like, I don't know, the way the Growlithe sprite looks, like, facing away from you, it doesn't look like he's standing. It looks like he's sitting. So, like, Growlithe is just, like, a dainty boy sitting down right there. And he's, like, ready for battle, but he's sitting, you know? And just so cute. He just doesn't look like he's standing to me. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like all of those, like, Pokemon things, like, because they are named after like almost real world equivalents, like people don't think about them as much. But like rare candy. Now I want candy. Oh, this is what I do to myself. I shouldn't eat candy. I like sugar. It's funny because I like sugar, but I don't really like sweets. Like I don't like Oreos or like chocolate or like things that are just like sweet like that, like artificial sweet, I guess, like processed sweet. But like when I make cookies, I will just straight up eat the cookie dough. Actually will eat less cookies if I bake them into cookies than if I just eat cookie dough. I could eat cookie dough forever. I will like hurt my stomach eating cookie dough. But like if the cookies are made, I'll have like 2. Cookie dough is so good. Cookie dough is amazing. And also like I know how to bake because like my family bakes a lot. My mom bakes a lot. So like I know how to do all the things. So I have a friend who loves cookie dough. Like loves cookie dough. And my friend who loves cookie dough is also like studied chemistry. She's a chemical engineer. And she actually did the research and was like, there's like no precedent for cookie dough giving anyone any kind of like terrible disease or like salmonella or whatever it is. They're like, it's not gonna cause you a problem. If you are gonna make cookie dough and you want to make cookie dough safe for consumption, you can. Don't use eggs. Although technically the eggs aren't really a problem. I'm gonna be honest with you. You can eat raw eggs. People eat raw eggs all the time. It's not that bad. Yeah, the eggs and the rice thing. It's like totally normal. I think it's like a delicacy in a lot of places. Like the raw eggs really aren't the problem here. The problem of eating raw cookie dough is actually in the flour. And if you want to make cookie dough and you want to make it safe to eat, all you have to do is get the flour that you need for your cookie dough and microwave it. Like literally just like spread it out on a plate, put it in a microwave for like a minute. It doesn't, like flour is not going to get hot, but you will kill whatever is on it essentially. So if there is anything on the flour, you'll be fine. So that's how you treat your flour in case you ever want to eat raw cookie dough. Just microwave your flour first. Also, if you're a person who, I don't know, ends up getting like little bugs in their flour, because that happens sometimes because flour, and you don't want bugs in your flour, get some bay leaves. Just like shove some bay leaves in your flour, and you won't get bugs. And I know that because my sister buys like the giant bags of flour from like Costco, the huge ones, and then puts them in like a giant tub. And she was like, but I don't want the flour to go bad. So she like did some research and she was like, bay leaves. So now we just put bay leaves in our flour and everything's fine. It's all good. It's great. Natto. I didn't have natto. Like I went to Japan and I still didn't try the natto. And I think it's because I know I won't like it. Because it looks very slimy in texture, and I, just broadly speaking, don't particularly enjoy slimy foods. I think I might have had natto in one of my meals, but I don't remember. So, possible. But I've never had it, like, I know they sell them at, like, 7-Eleven in Japan, where it's like a microwave meal. And you can prepare your natto that way. Some people love it and have it all the time. It's pretty hit or miss. Although, generally speaking, I don't like slimy foods. It's the same reason why I don't like nopales. If anyone has ever had nopale. It's like cactus. It's a certain leaf of cactus. And in Mexican culture, you make like a nopale. You can just get like the whole cactus leaf and like grill it and then you eat it. Or you grill it and then you cube it up and you make it into like a salad of sorts. I do not like nopales solely because of the texture. And whenever I've seen natto, it looks like nopales. So I'm like, oh, I don't want to. Like if I don't like the nopal, why would I like the natto? It just seems like it would not work out for me. So generally speaking, as much as I do enjoy trying new foods, I don't like, I'm not going to intentionally do anything that might be untoward. The Asian store has it. Ooh, I don't know if I have any Asian grocery stores near me, but if so, get on that because Asian grocery stores are great. I love their potato chips. Asian grocery store potato chips are amazing. Fight! You found onigiri. Onigiri is so good. Is so good. I actually will sometimes make onigiri solely because I love sushi rice, which is technically the word sushi originally just means like that type of rice. So saying sushi rice feels a little bit redundant to me, but now sushi means something else, so it is what it is. But back in the day, it only meant rice, and now it means something else. But sushi rice with like the rice vinegar in it and like a little bit of sugar, oh, so good, so good. That is how sushi rice is made, by the way. Cut your rice with some rice vinegar, a little bit of sugar. Little bit, not that much sugar, just a little bit of sugar for like the whole batch of rice. And then you like stir it up and it gets that texture and that flavor and it's amazing. But yeah, that's you make your sushi. If you make onigiri with sushi rice, delicious. I'm sure you could use other rices as well, but like for me, I'm like, why would I not eat sushi rice if it's an option? And the answer is usually because I have a different rice available. I don't usually have plain white rice. That's not like a thing. Like, but because I'm Mexican, we grew up with like arroz con leche, which is like rice porridge, I guess, where it's cooked with like cinnamon sticks and then you eat it with like sweetened condensed milk. Beautiful. You're also supposed to cook it in milk, but we don't do that because I don't like milk. Just me. Just me being like, no, I need to use TMCG for Pokemon Good Moves. I do. I'm on a quest, Bird Keeper Carter. Working on it. Japanese food is so good. I miss Japan so much. The food was phenomenal. I have no complaints about the food I ate in Japan the whole time. Everything was delicious and amazing. It was absolutely incredible. I love Kewpie mayo. Kewpie mayo. I don't have any place nearby that sells it, I don't think. And I am so sad about it because I love Kewpie mayo. Ooh, sweet omelets. I'm not an egg person. I don't like eggs, but like I did have like the rolled omelets because a lot of the hotels we stayed at came with like breakfast. And it was like one hotel was just like the same breakfast every day, you know? And it's like, yeah, whatever. Same breakfast every day. We deal. But like for breakfast, it was like they had like those little tiny hot dogs, little hamburger patties with like gravy, fried chicken, cheese sauce, like just a cheese sauce for the chicken. It was good. I liked it. Salad with toppings, yogurt with fruit, a variety of fruit depending on where you were, and rice and miso soup. I had miso soup almost every day for breakfast. I loved it. I admittedly love miso soup, but like it was so good. Some of the best miso soup of my life, obviously in Japan, but like it was phenomenal. Great miso soup. Mexican Hungry Man meal. I don't know what that is. Should I Google it? Am I going to be insulted? Sometimes I worry because like I recognize that Mexican food is like not made like the way a Mexican would make it. A lot of time, like Taco Bell. Taco Bell ain't Mexican food. Taco Bell's close or like trying-ish, but like you just took some of the ingredients that Mexicans use and put them together and like, sure. Admittedly, my grandparents who, you know, were like lived in Mexico most of their lives, love Taco Bell. My grandmother like always wants Taco Bell. So it's fine. I'm not here to like judge that hard on Mexican food. I Googled Mexican Hungry Man food and the only thing that's popped up is this like enchilada plate, which admittedly they don't look like good enchiladas. I'm just saying from the picture. I've never tasted them, obviously. And a lot of the flavor of enchiladas is, yeah, it's in a blue box. It says Hungry Man on it. It says Mexican style fiesta flavor. So the refried beans are hard to mess up, I will say. Like it's like you gotta be like putting forth an effort to mess up some refried beans. Refried beans are ideally pretty easy and always should be pretty good. Occasionally you get like flavorless refried beans and that's just like season your food, man. Like come on. Just a little bit of seasoning never hurt anyone. Actually, I guess a little bit of seasoning is the reason why like a lot of colonialism happened. But then like that's my beef with like, I don't know, England, Europe. You conquered most of the world for spices and then you didn't use them? Yeah, exactly. You spent so long conquering the world for spices and I went to I went to Ireland with my sister and my best friend years ago now. But we were in Ireland and like The food was so bland. Sorry, Irish people. Admittedly, I did kind of enjoy haggis. I did have haggis a little, like when we were in Northern Ireland, because it was available, and I was like, we have to taste it. It's part of the culture. It's more Scottish than it is Irish, but you know. But also, like, you know, we're Mexican, so like having like it's like tripa. It's the same thing. Tripe, you know, it's just stomach. And a lot of people eat stomach in other cultures. Like, that's not that weird of a thing to do. So, yeah. If you like tripe, haggis is essentially like tripe stuffed with other meats. It's not bad. And also, it is flavored. They like actually seasoned it. So like, or at least the one I had was flavored and it was good. So I was like, this is fine. Although admittedly, I don't usually like tripa or tripe that much. And I think that's solely just like how it's cooked. But like the way I had it, I didn't enjoy the tripe. But I did like the haggis was fine. Or at least the little bit that I shared with my friends. Yeah. I unfortunately have a lot of food allergies. So I do have to be careful with like what foods I eat when. But like I'll try most things if they are probably safe to eat. I've never had balut. I don't know if I could mentally eat balut just like looking at it. I've heard it's really good, but I've not tried it, and I do not know if I could do that mentally. I mean, like crickets, grasshoppers. Sure, I eat bugs. Yeah, no, bugs are delicious. They're delicious and they're crunchy. I went the wrong way. No, my Growlithe's gonna faint. Hi, fight me, please. My Growlithe needs help. Not that you can help, but Growlithe is poisoned, and we're sad about it. And by we, I mean me. Mostly me. So I love Good Mythical. I watch Good Mythical Morning every day. I love Good Mythical Morning. I've gone through like phases of life where like when Good Mythical Morning first came out, I watched them a lot because I'm old school YouTube, you know. There wasn't many options, to be fair. I like Rhett and Link were probably one of the big YouTubers that I watched back in the day. Back when they were, I think actually pre Good Mythical Morning, I watched them. And then they started Good Mythical Morning and I watched them for a while. And then I just kind of fell off, me personally, watching YouTube. I just like kind of stopped watching YouTube for a long time. And then when I picked it up again, it was just like, there's a lot of episodes of Good Mythical Morning. And I was like, I'm not going to get caught up. Like, it's fine. And also I hadn't been watching it and the episodes are kind of long. So I was like, maybe we just stop watching Rhett and Link. So I hadn't watched them for a while. But then like the last couple of years, I got back into it. And honestly, still great content. And I should go back and watch like all of their weird food videos because I enjoy them. I just like food. Food is great. Food is so good. But yeah, so I've been watching Rhett and Link pretty regularly. It's fun to like wake up and yeah, food is great. But it's nice to have a little bit of, you know, structure to my day, and watching, you know, Good Mythical Morning is usually a great way to do that. So I love Good Mythical Morning. I mean, you would. Literally. That's, what a sentence. Amazing. I have occasion, like once, I met a person who told me that they don't really like food. And they only eat because, like, they have to, or else they would die. Like, you have to eat, you know? And I was baffled. I was like, excuse me? Like, you don't eat for enjoyment? Like, you don't enjoy food? Like, it was so weird to me. And they were like, no, if I could just, like, eat, like, a bowl of cereal in the morning that had all my nutrients for the day, I would. And the answer is you can. Unfortunately, it's not solid food, but they do make like a beverage that does that. If anyone wants to go on the foodless diet where you consume all of your nutrients via essentially like protein shake, it's not actually a protein shake. You can. It's called Soylent, which is based off of like a sci-fi novel. called Soylent Green. Actually, I don't know if the novel is called Soylent Green, but I think it is. I think the movie is called Soylent Green. Now I need to look it up. But Soylent, yes, Soylent Green that's the spoiler of the show, is that everyone's eating this. Or having this thing as like their only food source for the day, and they're like, we're better than everyone else because we're just eating our one thing a day and we're not like harming the planet. And Soylent Green is people. Like the ingredient is humans. Yeah, just like the best pies in London. Perfect. And, you know, it is what it is. Soylent Green is the name of the film. Is it based on a book, or did I invent that in my head? No, it is. It's loosely based on the 1966 science fiction novel Make Room, Make Room, which is, you know, political procedure or whatever. So, yeah, so they do make, some company decided that they were going to make, essentially, it's called Soylent. It's not Soylent Green, it's just Soylent. And it does contain all of your necessary nutrients to survive, essentially. So if you have like, I think it's like 2 of their beverages a day or something, you don't technically need to eat anything additional. It's all of your calories, it's all of your nutrients. You're good. That being said, I heard they don't taste that good. Like they're meh. But I guess if you're only eating it for the sake of not having to eat anything else, you're not really there for flavor. So, do what you will with that information. Me personally, I love food. We've gone on food tangents a lot during these streams, and for good reason. And the answer is food is delicious and I love it. No, he used Quick Attack! Okay, Quick Attack did nothing, thank God. Weep Bell, your life. Oh, that's, you know how to crit, Weep Bell. That's what we love about you. 1950s, 60s, no one could name movies. Admittedly, movies were pretty new. We weren't having we didn't have a lot to start from. It was repeated quote with an exclamation point twice in a row. Yeah, the movie. It's pretty fun if you've ever been to like Universal Studios, because they've done a lot of movie stuff. I think Universal Studios started in like the 60s. And if you look at like their old movie posters, you're like, what was the plan? Like, confusion. Anime titles or something else. Anime titles range dramatically, but some anime titles, man, it's, you gotta wonder. Although there was this one anime that is ridiculously titled that I really enjoyed. I say ridiculously titled. I guess it's not that ridiculous. Growlithe is about to faint, and I'm gonna be sad. The anime I watched that was really long that I really loved was called I've Been Killing Slimes for 500 Years and I Maxed Out My Level. It's so good. It's amazing. What a good show. It's very like wholesome and adorable. And I'm here for it. I'm here for wholesome, fun shows. I don't... Come on, Pidgey. What's the point? Yeah, I'm like, what's... yeah. So I don't like being stressed out. Who does? I don't want to be stressed out. I don't want to have like that kind of... Like, some people love it. Some people are like, yeah, give me the suspense and the horror and the thriller and whatever. I don't want to be stressed out. I'm here to have a good time. If I'm doing something for fun, I want the happy chemicals in my brain. Occasionally, I will be like, okay, fine, we can do something else and like experience something new and whatever. And that's fine too. But like, generally speaking, if I am engaging in media for fun in my free time, I'm not here to be stressed. I'm here to have a good time. Like, people who recommend like books and they're like, oh, it's so sad, it's heartbreaking, you should read it. And I'm like, no, I don't want to read that. I'm here to have a good time. Yeah, so I mean, if that is your idea of a good time, kudos to you, but like, not me, not for me. That's fine. The one you always remember is No Comb, or My Mental Choices Are Completely Interfering with My School Romantic Comedy. That is a name. I've not heard of either of those shows. I kind of fell off watching anime since I stopped going to Anime Expo. That's where I got all my anime related news, was at Anime Expo. You like sad anime? I don't. I don't really want to watch a sad anime. I don't want to be sad. Like when I watch anime. I usually want to have a good times. I do like anime that like has occasional like, you know, shows with emotional depth. I don't want them to just be one note happy times, or whatever. But I want there to be a good variety of depth and feel like I am getting a good mix of a spectrum of things and not just one thing. In case you're wondering, Weezing is out of moves, which is why Weezing's not fighting. Weezing could take all these battles. Maybe I should go heal. Although I think I'm almost done with his route, so is what it is. That one's about a guy who has to pick between two mental choices in his head, and he experiences pain, and the choices are not great. Yikes. The first one in the show finds a dirty magazine at the park, and he's forced to... Ew, why? Why are those the choices? That's the bigger thing. There are other choices that are not those that you could have chosen. Like, leave it alone? Don't touch it? Or throw it in the trash. That's what he had to make. Yeah, but see, this is why I can't watch these kinds of shows, because my brain is like, but no, there are other options. I don't believe in the false dichotomy. Yeah, with more money, please. His brain is like, choose. Admittedly, like, I don't know, as someone who also has like anxiety about some things on occasion, like, I get it, kinda. But I'm also like trying to continuously like tell my brain, like, no, it's a false dichotomy. Those are not the only options. We can do something else here. Which is good to know and to be conscientious of. Yeah, meow with the money. All right, Growlithe is about to faint. I think I already battled this guy. Did I battle? Yeah, I did battle you. Battle you? Magikarp are wimpy. They're trying their best. I battled you. Growlithe. I know, Growlithe. We're getting to a Pokemon Center. Just a long way. I haven't battled them yet. Come back for them. Haven't battled this guy. I did battle that guy, obviously, and that guy. Maybe not that one if he's just looking that way. Yeah, we need to go back and do a few of those battles. I just want Growlithe to not be fainted. Hello, Lavender Town. I forgot which one was my bicycle. Spooky Town. I love Lavender Town. Lavender Town is perfect, especially now that it's the month of Halloween. Perfect vibes for Lavender Town. Did I fight you? No. Yes. Here for the item. Skill swap. The Go Halloween event. I'm one dark type Pokemon away from evolving Pancham, which is fantastic. And I would love to see, I want to know what the rest of the Halloween, I haven't looked into the Halloween event that much, to be fair. I know about the, like, Zacian event is happening. A shiny Pancham. Honestly, yeah. I've gotten to the point where, like, I haven't run into almost any Pancham, so I'm just like, whatever. If you win, you're going to propose to your girlfriends. I've got bad news for you. The shiny Galarian birds drop today. Ooh! Okay, I have to go for a walk today. About to end the stream just so I can go for a walk. No. We'll finish first. I have really bad news for you, and that's that I didn't battle you when we were at level and you almost stood a chance. Arbok will take you down in one move. Sorry. Yes, I've also heard that they will not run if they're shiny. I think they do still run if they are not shiny, but I've heard the same thing. I already battled that guy. I battled her for the item. Did I battle you? Oh, wrong button. Oh, Meowth has an item. Never mind. Come back. Spelon berry. Yeah, that catch rate is so low. I have caught a Galarian bird before. I have a Galarian Zapdos that I caught all on my own. Did I already battle you? Yeah. Alright. All the trainers in mainland Kanto, save Victory Road, have been battled. Oh no, Cycling Road. I have the other paths of Cycling Road to fight. I have to go up to Cycling Road. I forget about them all the time. Did I battle those guys actually? I don't think I battled them. I did not. What? Your friend caught a Moltres? Nice. I have also found... I'm usually the designated Pokemon Go player when, like, driving with people. I just have the driver's phone, and I play Pokemon Go for whoever is driving usually. And I have found and caught a Galarian Articuno on a friend's phone. I don't think I've ever seen a Galarian Articuno on mine. I have run into, I think, some Moltres and some Zapdoses, but I've not caught any on... Oh, no, I caught the Chocobo. The Zapdos that looks like a Chocobo. I nicknamed him Chocobo. But I definitely caught that one on my phone. It's the only Galarian bird that I have. It's my Galarian Chocobo. And they do look like Chocobos, which I think is the cutest. I love Chocobos. I think Chocobos are so cute. One of the best things to come out of Final Fantasy, honestly. Chocobos. I wonder which is stronger, male or female Pokemon. Eh. Used Roar of Time Dialga today and to extend your incense. That's a thing? I don't have a Dialga, so... Oh wait, I have a Dialga? I don't have a Roar of Time Dialga? Question mark? I don't know what that means, so I'm assuming I don't have one. I spelled Dialga wrong. Hold on, let me look. No, I don't have a Dialga. Or did I spell it wrong? No, I do. But he's just a normal Dialga. The funny thing is that, like, I play Pokemon Go, I would argue, more casually than most people do. Didn't even see a normal one. Yeah. I play Pokemon super casually. And Pokemon Go super casually. I play main, like, base game Pokemon games real, like, psychotically, where I must dex all of them. So I remember the event. I remember the Sinnoh event, and I did, like, play during it, but, like, I don't have friends who play where I am, so it's really hard to, like, organize for, like, raids and stuff. So whenever those happen, I don't have the numbers to, like, do raids. I can't solo legendary raids. So yeah, without that, like, support group, I really got a hard time playing Pokemon Go, because you need friends. Yeah. You really need people to play with. And unfortunately, all the people I played with were, like, not playing Pokemon Go at the time, and I was like, okay, well, I can't do raids. Attack from Deoxys, good to know. Yeah, I don't even know who I can solo or who I can't. But I'm also not at level 50 because I hadn't played when the cap was or I played up until 40, and when that was the cap, and they changed it, and I was like, well, now I gotta go get more experience points. Someone soloed Zamazenta? That's insane. I forgot I was going to come try to teach Weezing a move. I don't even know how many coins I have. Hold on, I need more coins. Where's the coin machine? I don't think it's a machine. I think I have to talk to a person. I think it's this guy. I have 305 coins. What should we teach Weezing first? I want Weezing to know Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, and Shadow Ball, which I actually do. I have any of those TMs? Stop talking to me. If I have any of those TMs, I can use them. Thunderbolt is TM 24, I believe. I don't have 24. Shadow Ball's 30, I know. Don't have 30. Flamethrower's 35. No, I have to buy all of them? I probably don't have Ice Beam either. Ice Beam's 13. No, shoot. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to buy a lot of TMs. And I only have, I think, half the money. I have to do this one time, one at a time, to... This is... Oh, gosh, it's so much money. I'm gonna have to hard payday grind to get the money I need for these TMs. Because I don't believe in my ability to play the slots. It's like 4K for one of these TMs. The good news is there's basically nothing else I need to spend money on. I'm gonna go to 8K. Oh, shh. It's so much money! I'm gonna be poor. You get like 310 coins for free in this game, which is why I had the 305. I gambled a little bit. That was a lot of money. Meowth, you're gonna have to support this team. Yep, those are all the TMs I need. This one's even more expensive. That's Shadow Ball. TM 23 is Thunder. I don't need Thunder. I'm gonna buy a Flamethrower. And I'm gonna buy... I do want Ice Beam on the Lickitung, but he doesn't need Ice Beam now. I also... Oh, I technically don't need the Flamethrower either. Maybe I'll buy a Thunderbolt while we're here. A Thunderbolt and a Flamethrower. Flamethrower, Thunderbolts. Yikes. Yeah. It's so much money. Okay. You ready for more levels if they ever add them? Yikes! I'm only at level like 42. But also, like, again, when all my friends stopped playing, I also stopped playing. Flamethrower and Thunderbolt, I both want on Weezing. Because he doesn't have any good moves. Giga Drain I'm going to throw on Victory Bell, probably. I will get Earthquake from Giovanni, and I'll probably throw that on someone. No, TM23 is Iron Tail, I think. I need Iron Tail, too. Oh, I'm about to spend a lot of money on coins. Thunderbolts. Weezing. You need better moves. Baby girl. You know self-destruct, and that is... We don't want to encourage that kind of behavior here. Oh my gosh, double the EXP of level 50? Insane. Meanwhile, I'm over here being like, I gotta evolve some EVs. Alright, you know Thunderbolt. Should I just teach him Flamethrower right now? Might as well. I don't want you to know Smokescreen. Smokescreen's I know there's a tech for smokescreen. I just also know that I'm not going to use it. Let's be real. So. Shoo. 527. I need so many more coins. I need to. Maybe I'll teach someone Rock Tomb. That's how we'll get more things done. Ugh. I cannot. That is so insane. Like having that much experience points in Pogo is absolutely insane. I mean, I get it. I just have never played Pogo like that. So, yeah, I never got that into it. I don't know. It's hard when you don't have like a community of people to play with, and I didn't have one. So, like for a while, I had like my sister and two of our friends, and we were playing very regularly together. And that was great. We had a great time. But it was mostly summers or like, just occasional like weekends. I could never get almost any of them to just very consistently play Pokemon Go with me. And so I was going on walks by myself for community days, going places to like, play for higher spawn rates. But it's really hard when you're just doing it by yourself, and it gets very discouraging pretty fast just because, you're all alone doing it, and it's hard. So I'd played by myself for a long time, and occasionally I was like, I don't want to travel for like community day. Like I don't want to take the time to go elsewhere, So I would just do it in like the area around where I lived, but our spawn rates were just really bad. Like everyone for a while, like people were like, oh, well, if you're not like quick catching, you're not getting as many Pokemon. And I was like, nope, I caught literally every Pokemon that spawned, and it was nothing. Like the very first community day that I went out for, I left home. I went to a place where I knew there were lots of spawns. It was Mareep Community Day. I got 0 shiny Mareep that Mareep Community Day. And I was like, this isn't worth it. And like that really like dampened the spirit of Community Day for me, and it was like not fun. But yeah, when you're alone by yourself playing Pokemon Go, it's a very different kind of harder experience. It's a notice. Watch out for discarded items. What does this one say? Ooh. All Pokemon are unique. Even some of the same species and level grow at different rates. Yeah, we know. So many signs. Press the B button. I know that one. There was nothing here. Back up. Oh, gotta go to the third one. Oh, wait. No. Yeah, the third one. I only battled like 2 of those people. There's still a bit more. Yeah. So anyway, I didn't have like the community around and the people around me to like really do Pokemon Go as intensely as I think I would have liked to. I did when the game first came out, and then I did for a little while when raids were first released. So I didn't learn most of like, the tricks or whatever of playing the game and stuff like that. But my best friend, who unfortunately doesn't live very close to me, got super into Pokemon Go. Like so into Pokemon Go, and also like was in a place with really good spawn rates and a lot of people like who played the game that she found like a good community with, of like a good core group of friends. And she now like travels for GoFest almost every year. Like we'll go out for GoFest and do the whole thing, and it's insane about it. She's the one who taught me how to quick catch, because she was like, do you quick catch? And I was like, there's no point, there's no spawns. And she was like, well, if in case you want to, like let me teach you. So she taught me how to quick catch, and now I just do it all the time. Which infuriates the iPhone users who play near me because I catch Pokemon all fast, and then they're like, "I'm still catching things," and I'm like, "Can we move? I'm done." But yeah, so um, yeah, I just didn't have, the availability to play Pokemon Go nearly as much as I would have liked. Especially for like, that's why I'm missing a lot of legendaries. Like I can't just get legendaries. You gotta raid for a lot of them, which is not great, honestly, just because if you don't have a community, it's hard to get those things. I miss when they were like events, when they were in like the research quests, because I felt like I could actually enjoy the game with those quests and still get like those legendaries, as opposed to now, or like that time when I stopped having, my my three people that I was playing with, because I stopped being able to like pick up legendaries, and it's not great as far as like I get why they did it for the system of like introducing new stuff and whatever, but in like a lot of communities, it's not helpful. So, yeah, it's just not helpful. So, you know, it's always better to play most games with a community, but okay. Um, but for Pokemon Go in particular, it was a real struggle for me to like. There was a one quest where it was like take a picture of like Thundurus and Landorus and whatever, and I was like, how? I don't have them. And I can't have them because they're raid Pokemon and I don't have anyone to do raids with. Like, it's just not going to happen. And it's very disappointing to like get stuck in a game because you literally don't have the capability to do more. And unfortunately, yeah, that is a lot of the experience I have playing Pokemon Go. So I'm missing a lot of legendaries still because it just never happened when, it was actually a thing. Oh, I see. Galarian Expedition has been released in Pogo. I definitely caught a Spiel this morning, and apparently that didn't count because it released afterwards. Catch some Nidoran. What are we catching? Aberline, Sphealine, Fungusline, Nidorans, Beldum, Absol. Alright. There is a Nidoran like outside right now, so I guess I'll catch it. Yeah, so that's my Pokemon Go story of how I struggled for a long time to essentially just get the things that I needed to get to play the game. And now it really does feel like I just am behind because there's a lot of Pokemon I don't have because I can't get them. Because they're not available in raids anymore. And when you do limited time raids, can't do that, So, is what it is. We deal. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not that pressed about it. My Pokedex is still decently full. Like I'm at like 800 Pokemon owned. I have a spreadsheet, of Pokemon I'm missing and who I need still, but is what it is. I know a lot of the Pokemon I'm missing. I can actually open my spreadsheet and tell you how many Pokemon I'm missing that are just legendaries. Although they're not separated. So they're not separated in like legendaries that have been released or not is the thing. So I don't actually know if the Pokemon I'm missing are all released in Poco or not. I just know that I'm missing them from like the Nat deck that I don't have. Not all of them have been released, I don't think. Like the Paldean legendaries, like Chi-Yu. I love Chi-Yu. Chi-Yu is one of my favorite Pokemon. It's so cute. So that's it. It's cute. I like cute Pokemon. And surprisingly, not surprisingly, not many fairy types. They're just not it. They're just not it. So, is what it is. We deal. Hello? The only Pokemon in Go that you're currently missing are regional exclusives. Armor against Air Ledge are, if you have the Charcadet, you can Slope Stops here, lol, and Enamorous. I don't think I have any of those Pokemon. I also have to fight these guys. We'll go heal Weezing first. Gotta work on the lucky decks. Lucky decks! I know people who do like shiny decks, like people who are real into Pokemon Go, and they're like, I need to get you. What the? How? How do you have a hundo Charcadet from an egg? I've hatched like one hundo in my life, and it was a Quaxly, which is like, I hate Quaxly. Quaxly's so ugly. You got lucky. Everyone says that, but like, I don't know. I feel like, because when I did play, okay, I understand that it is essentially luck, but it's not just luck. It's also like RGN, right? And arguably that is luck. But the thing is, yes, you're playing to like a statistic and like whatever the statistics are for particular encounters. But statistically, I'm talking like back in the old Pokemon Go days, when shiny Magikarp was first released, right? And then everyone was getting shiny Magikarps. And I was like, well, I want a shiny Magikarp. And so I would play to catch a ton of Magikarp. I had so many Magikarp. Like if you looked at like my encounter list, it was so high of how many Magikarps I had encountered in the game. Ridiculously high. To the point where people came up to me and they just assumed I had not only shiny Magikarp, but extra shiny Magikarp. And I was like, no, I've never seen a shiny Magikarp. And they're like, yes, you have. How many encounters of Magikarp do you have? And the number was like absurdly high. And they were like, how do you have that many encounters with a Magikarp and no shinies? For the record, my current Magikarp encounters are like over 1,000. Just Magikarp. Just Magikarp. Yeah. And it was... I have terrible luck. I have never gotten a shiny perfect Pokemon, and I don't think I ever will. Most of the perfect Pokemon I get are completely useless. My first perfect Pokemon, no joke, ever, Male Combi. What you gonna do with a Male Combi? Nothing. The answer is nothing. It can't do anything. So that was like my first perfect stat Pokemon. And then I have like a Chimeco, useless because they're weak. Like they're just all weak Pokemon. The Golduck, Lunatone. I guess I could raise this Chikorita, but its CP's real low. It's going to take a ton of candy. Diglett. I got 2 Geodude. I have 2 perfect Geodude. Why? I also only have 14 perfect Pokemon. Max it for the memes. Lol. I don't know. It feels like a waste to me. I've recently, I think I hatched the Quaxly. Most of these, hilariously, I hatched the Quaxly from an egg I got in Japan, which I guess Japan is like weirdly obsessed with Quaxly. I don't know why. I don't think Quaxly is nice to look at. I really don't. I don't like Quaxly. It's just not good. I'm looking at all my Pokemon, my perfect Pokemon, and seeing which ones are hatched. No, one. I hatched one perfect Pokemon, and it was that Quaxly. But like, other than that, can we go hatched and shiny? I've hatched 4 shiny Pokemon, all with really, really, really bad stats. One of them was a Scyther, who I think has the best stats out of all of them. He's at least 3-star. I have a shiny Lickitung, shiny Togepi. Actually, all of them are 3-star. None of them are perfect, but they are all 3-star. 2 shiny Togepis from Japan. 1 shiny Lickitung, 1 shiny Scyther. But like, I don't know. When you see people who have like fleets of Shundos, I'm like, how? How? Because it's not like I don't play the game and, you know, don't catch and hatch Pokemon all the time. But like I I still like will catch every shiny Pokemon I encounter. All of their stats are bad. Or like pretty bad, you know? I've never been like, oh, I got a good one. I have one perfect stat from Rocket purifying a Rocket Pokemon, but it's not shiny. I think I had one shiny Rocket encounter. I think it was a Venonat. I think it's a Venonat. I should still have it, so I can check that. But like, I don't know. I just feel like my like it's not Venonat is the last Gen 1 shiny line you need. I have one. I'm 90% sure I'm not lying about that. Nope, my Venonat is Rocket shiny. That's my one of the few ones I have. Paris taunted you. All of them taunt me. I have barely any shiny Pokemon. I mean, I have a lot, but I don't have a lot of unique shiny Pokemon. Isn't there shiny decks in Pokemon Go? I could check that. Flip. Shiny. I have caught 162 shiny Pokemon. Admittedly, I never evolved some of them, like some of the baby forms. Like my shiny Ponyta, I never evolved to a Rapidash. My shiny Squirtle I never evolved up, but I've straight up never seen a shiny Bulbasaur. I've literally never seen one. Bulbasaur encounters, I feel like I've just almost never had. Fight me! Some you have to evolve still. Yeah. I have a lot. I know someone who can scroll through their shiny decks and like finds very, very few gaps. Very, very few gaps. And I'm like, excuse me? Like, what on earth? Absolutely, like, absurd to me. Yeah. My shiny dex is, like, few and far between. Yeah, Weezing. Weezing's at level with the team! You're not allowed to learn Explosion. We're challenging what it means to be a Weezing. I will say some of the rare shiny Pokemon I did catch, like, early on, I traded for regional exclusives. That's how I got them. I would, like, meet people at raids and be like, hello? Would you like to trade? I have a shiny Pokemon that you probably don't have. And then, yeah. From my standard Pokédex, which admittedly is the only one I really care about, it is complete, I believe, up until Gen 3. I think I have a perfect dex Gens 1, 2, and 3. And then I think... Am I missing any Gen 4 Pokemon? My Gen 4 dex might also be complete. Off the top of my head, I want to say no. I want to say I'm missing legendaries from Gen 4. I'm missing Gen 4 legendaries, probably. That sounds right. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, those are the Gen 4 legendaries I'm probably missing. I don't think I have a Heatran. Oh, wait, do I have a Heatran? I think I have a Heatran. I'm not sure. Hold on, I'm catching an Emolga. Can't tell you yet. Catching an Emolga. You got an Eevee. Nice. Eevees are nice to have the candy for because they evolve into a ton of things. Well, now there's another Pokemon I need here. Hold on. Nidoran? Into the ball. 2 spawns, not great. Machop candy to burn. So the thing is that because I only really max, or try to max, get close to maxing Pokemon that that have like good stats or decent stats, I don't have a lot. What is this? Fuchsia, Seafoam Islands. Yeah. Surfroot. Gotta go heal again. Yeah, so because I don't max most of my Pokemon, because their stats aren't great. I don't I don't use a lot of the in-game currency of Stardust and whatnot. So I have a lot of Stardust. And apparently that's weird to people, but also I don't know why it is. All right, time to start on the water. Fight! You burn your Stardust? I don't. I'm sitting on like 1.6 mil. Yeah, don't usually get there. Gotta evolve another. Oof. Keep candy for most things except for the 12 candy evos and free trade evos. Yeah. Yeah. Yikes. You have all the evolutions as a hundo? That's insane. I don't have any. I don't have any EV hundos. Obviously. I barely have any. Yeah, Johto Dex is full. I believe Hoenn Dex is full. Hoenn Dex is actually only full because of my friend who goes to GoFest all the time. Traded me a Tropius. I needed the Tropius and she traded me one. It was great. I forgot who traded me a Relicanth. I had another friend who traded me the Relicanth. I still have it. I can check. Gen 4 Dex, I'm missing... Oh, I'm missing a few, actually. I don't have Chatot or Munchlax or Rotom or... Who's right before Happiny? Mime Jr.? I think it's Mime Jr. I don't think I have Mime Jr. So I'm missing a few Gen 4 Pokemon. But and then like the legendaries. My Gen 5 Dex was so before I used to hold on to Pokemon and then evolve all of them at once during a double EXP event back when those happened. They don't happen anymore, but back when those happened, I used to do that. My Gen 5 Dex is actually more full than I thought it was. I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then legendaries, I think. Oh no, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then legendaries. Some are close. I'm like just missing candy or like trades or whatever for them. So my Gen 5 Dex is decent. Gen 6, Skiddo and Godo obviously like aren't really in the game. They were released like for one event and then they got rid of them. And that honestly rude. It's like the cutest Pokemon and you just were like, no one can get it. I don't know if Honedge has ever been released. I don't know where to get a Honedge. I've never had one. I've just never had one. Yeah. And then I'm missing like Klefki and I actually don't think I ever got a Xerneas. And that's solely because I don't have anyone to raid with. So like, how am I gonna get a Xerneas? I can't do raids. And then my 7 Dex is real sparse. 8 Dex is not even fully released. 9 Dex is also not fully released. So, yeah, is what it is. We deal. And I don't know. I try to stay online, like with my phone open to Pokemon Go, kind of as much as possible, especially during raid hours. So people will like invite me to remote raids. But even still, I don't get much. I don't get a lot. That's how I only have like one of the Tapus, and that's because someone was doing raid hour and they invited me to like the Tapu raids. And I was like, thank you. Because I needed that. But then also like I don't have the money to buy a ton of like remote raid passes because the Pokemon Go community wasn't active where I was. So I couldn't get the coins to get raid passes all the time. So then like I kind of feel bad for being like, invite me to one raid so I can catch the Pokemon I need, and then I have to bounce out a raid hour, sorry, because I can't spend all that money on raid passes. It's rough. So it's a hard knock life for me. I have bad luck all the time. in everything I do. It's not even just Pogo. Pogo is just like the one example of bad luck of like if someone once like immediately they're like, "Oh, you love Pokemon. You play all the time. How many Shundos do you have?" And I'm like, "0. Leave me alone. I'm not mad about it. I don't have anything. I don't have anything good or worthwhile or whatever. Like, I don't. I really don't." Oh man, are there good items in Seafoam Island? Should I go explore all the bird caves just for the items? I haven't, but I could. Weezing has finally hit level with the rest of the party, which is nice. Unfortunately, in doing so, this like hour-long training sesh has, sorry, 2-hour-long training sesh has only resulted in Weezing getting 2 level with the party. And that's it. The party has not yet increased level at all. And I kind of wanted them to all be at level 50 for Blaine. Get over here. Bite me. So, I at least want to do all the trainer battles on stream. So maybe we'll wait till Monday, because I think today is Friday. Wait till Monday, finish up all of our trainer battles. Maybe we'll do Blaine. Monday. And we could also do, we could back-to-back run Blaine and Giovanni. That's not an issue for me. But then I think I'm going to do some... No, maybe we'll keep doing it on stream. We'll do Blaine Giovanni trainer battles, Blaine Giovanni, explore the bird caves, do Victory Road. And then before Elite Four, I'll do some off-stream training so that you guys don't have to just watch me grind Pokemon for, oh gosh, hours probably. I think that the team's got to be at least level 60 before Elite Four. And we're not going to, I'm almost out of trainers, essentially, to fight. So it's going to be this last route to Cinnabar, Blaine Giovanni Pokemon Mansion, Victory Road, Elite Four. So Agatha's going to be a pain. Yeah, that's why I want to teach someone Shadow Ball. And I think I'm going to keep Bite on someone probably for the type effectiveness proc. Agatha's, I'm not looking forward to that Agatha fight. Agatha, I think, is the only fight that I'm like kind of dreading. Bruno, I'm only concerned about because I can't send out Meowth or Lickitung. That's a bad idea. So it's not going to happen. But Agatha, it's going to be something. It's going to be something. We'll figure it out when we get there. I think that will probably... we might end the run next week. I think by next week, we'll be ready to do Elite Four. And I don't even know how long it's been. 3 weeks? How long have I been doing this? I think this is my 3rd week. So 4 weeks of Pokemon, of Team Rocketing. I already battled him. 4 weeks of Team Rocketing, and then Victory. Admittedly, though, only at like 2 hours a day. I only did one off-stream training sesh. Doing another challenge run after. If someone gives me a challenge, I'll probably take it. But I think after we finish Pokemon Go, I really want to play A Little to the Left because I've never played it, and I heard it's an organizational game, and I love organizing things, so I really want to play A Little to the Left. And then I also have prior to this, I had started like a I was doing a playthrough of all of the Kingdom Hearts games. I unfortunately forgot to save the VODs from Birth by Sleep, but we already finished Birth by Sleep. So the next, I think, long series is going to be Kingdom Hearts 1. Unless you want me to play more Pokemon. If people request I play more Pokemon, I'll play more Pokemon. I have never played Legends Arceus, and I am capable of doing so. I have a Switch. I can buy Legends Arceus. So I could do Legends Arceus, which I've never played before. I could do any of the DLCs from Sword Shield or Violet, because I've never played those either. Never got the DLCs. But I do really want to play A Little to the Left. And just because I love organizing things, I would like to I want to try it on stream. I want people to be able to see that I am maybe not as good at organizing things as I think I am. Just because I think it'll be funny. And so I'm really excited to play A Little to the Left. I'm very excited about that. It feels like a game I should have played before, you know? And that I think will be fun. Arceus is great. I'm trying to like not be negative about Arceus, but like, I don't know. There's just something about how the game was made that made me feel like it wasn't a main series game. But now that I've played Paldea, I feel like Paldea didn't feel like a main series game either. I'm gonna be honest. Like, it didn't have that same feeling. And part of it's like not being on like a gridded map. But I'm trying to loosen my expectations for Pokemon games. So maybe after A Little to the Left, maybe we do Arceus. Although I might have some people yelling at me to start playing Kingdom Hearts because they want to watch me play Kingdom Hearts. Although if Kingdom Hearts happens, it will probably be in the evenings, I think. Because, I don't know, Kingdom Hearts just feels like an evening time game. Pokemon feels like a morning time game to me. Kingdom Hearts feels like an evening time game to me. Maybe we'll start streaming in the evenings. I don't know. How do evenings work for you guys? How would it be if I started streaming like 6 hours from now instead of as early as I have been? Let me know. I'm pretty flexible right now. And you're a morning person. Pokemon just feels like a morning game to me. I just like play Pokemon and I'm like, Pokemon should be played in the mornings. It's just the way I feel. Yeah. I usually am up pretty early. I did sleep in today. Sorry. But like, I did sleep in today. I don't know. Oh, I was going to say, I don't know why I'm so tired. I do know why I'm so tired. I stayed up really late last night because I was reading a book. It's a great book though. And the sequel's coming out soon, so I had to reread it. And I'm excited. But it's gonna be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna head out right now after this battle. Axel! Yeah, have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll catch you later. Once this battle ends, I'll also have to go because I'm really hungry because I woke up late and I haven't eaten at a normal time. So, just waiting for Axel to run out of Pokemon. But Axel's one of the few people apparently in this ocean that's got a lot. I hope I'm not in line of sight for that other trainer below me because like I am really hungry. Just gonna spam up. Oh, also Meowth is holding on to an item and I want to get that. No, okay, cool. We'll pause here. Get Meowth's item. Wartortle, you came back right when I have to go eat. That's okay. Well, maybe we'll finish these trainer battles so we can chat with Wartortle a little bit. I'll finish these trainer battles and then I'll go eat. I woke up late this morning because I stayed up too late reading a book last night. And now, because I was like, I woke up late. Oh no, I have to do my stream. So then I came to do my stream and now I'm hungry. Because I didn't eat before the stream. I don't usually eat before the stream. I can't eat in the morning. I don't know why. It just makes me nauseous. But Weezing is at level with the rest of the team. It's only taken the entire stream. You're doing Pokemon Heart Gold. Nuzlocke! The start is long. The start is long, and apologies in advance for Whitney's Miltank. Because that Miltank is a Nuzlocke ender. I tried to do a Heart Gold Nuzlocke on a randomized ROM hack, and got a encounter with an Umbreon that had Wonder Guard. And it did not work out. Yeah, we made a stop at the game corner to teach Weezing some moves. Weezing needed help. Weezing's moveset was not good. So the good news is now Weezing knows Thunderbolt because I taught Weezing Thunderbolt, which means that Weezing can take on... Oh, he's almost out of Thunderbolts. all of the swimmers on fishermen on the way to Seafoam Islands in Fuchsia City. So we're just clearing the path right now. We're almost out of trainer battles, like in the game. We're running low on number of trainer battles in the game, which is kind of sad because we still need more experience points. I think I want the whole team at least level 60 before the Elite Four. Ideally 65. But like that grind is going to be rough. So I'll probably have a couple more streams of like wandering the map and getting all my items. I haven't decided if I'm going to venture into Seafoam Islands or like the what's it called? The power plant for items, essentially, just to get items and see what's going on. Oh, I ran out of Thunderbolt. I was like, use Thunderbolt. Excuse me, Weezing. Yeah, so I'll probably do next. We'll probably. I think the run might finish next week. I'm really excited about it. But I think what we're gonna do is spend the streams next week will be exploration streams, and then off stream I'll do grinding. I will just grind. No one, I don't think, enjoys watching just the grind, but I'm gonna hardcore grind just for levels, just all my Pokemon to level up, and then have a massive payday grind for money because their moves at the game corner were very expensive. I wonder if you could do what I'm doing because you're not clued up with the Pokemon anime. Like a Team Rocket run, you definitely could. I think the problem is going to be that you don't get access to a lot of Team Rocket's Pokemon. I forgot I was out of moves. Sledge. The problem is that Team Rocket's Pokemon in Gen 2, I don't think are available like in the wild. Like it took me a while just to get to the coughing and wheezing, but that wasn't really the point of the run. The point of the run was just, I gotta end. I'm only allowed rocket Pokemon. And the good thing about that is like you get the Ekans early, which is why this run is possible. And also Lickitung can learn Surf, which is why this run is possible. So as far as TMs go, you could definitely do it. As far as getting the Pokemon you need, I don't even know who the earliest rocket Pokemon you could get in Heart Gold is. You'd have to do some research first to figure out, like, if you can get, because you start in Johto. That's the issue, is you start in Johto, so I don't know. I think they still have the Ekans, or Coughing Wheezing Ekans Arbok in Johto as well. They do get Wobbuffet, but like I don't know if when you encounter a Meowth in Johto or a Weepinbell, if they still have the Victory Bell. So you would have to do some research first. You could do like Ash's team. I think Ash's team is slightly more accessible for Johto purposes. But yeah, no, that's they definitely, Team Rocket does exist. You could also just do like the Rocket Pokemon, like who are the Pokemon that Team Rocket has in Johto, like when you fight them in Goldenrod and whatnot, and just do their Pokemon. A lot of like, I don't know, Zubats or whatever, probably. Or Slowpokes, because they have that whole Slowpoke tail thing. So you could do that variation on it, which is what I thought was going to be my challenge originally. I thought it was going to be the Pokemon that Team Rocket fights with. And I was like, yeah, Zubats, Raticates, occasional Sandshrew, you know? And then, like, I think my first question was, does Giovanni's Pokemon count? Because my brother's the one who issued the challenge to me. And I was like, can I use Giovanni's Pokemon? And he was like, no, Jesse and James Pokemon only from the anime. And I was like, well, that's going to change a lot of process here. Fight me. So, yeah, that's the process. That's why that's why I'm in the in the place I am right now. So I'm like, do I really? I'm trying to think about money because if I want the movesets that I want on these Pokemon, well, one, we just have to level up a lot. I gotta get them. I gotta get Weeping Bell to level 54 so we can learn Slam, and then I can evolve the Weeping Bell to a Victory Bell. Maybe that'll be the goal of next stream. The problem is that next stream should be Cinnabar Island, and Weeping Bell is not really equipped to battle in Cinnabar Island. A lot of fire-type Pokemon over there, if you know what I mean. Although Weeping Bell is more equipped to battle on sea, and since Weezing and Arbok are at the same level, I wanted to get Weezing one more first. We could start training the Weeping Bell just with what we got at sea. So once Weezing hits one more level, we're going to throw Weeping Bell up front so that Weeping Bell can get this experience points. I unfortunately am not allowed the XP share because I need 50 Pokemon in my dex and I only have 14, and I'm not even technically supposed to have 2 of those 14. So we deal. We train Pokemon the old-fashioned way. And also Victory Road is going to be a lot of good training for us and getting through that. Because that'll probably be where I end up doing most of my grinding to get to a level where I feel like we can beat the Elite Four. So I don't remember how long this route is. I want to say I'm almost... I forgot to switch out the Victory Bell. Sorry. Sorry to my Weeping Bell for getting slightly less experience points. I just was like, my brain this morning was like, I'm dedicating the stream to training Weezing, and now I'm just like stuck on the Weezing grind. Oh, Weezing. But yeah, we gave Weezing better moves so Weezing can actually fight because Weezing was struggling, and the team is almost complete. Weeping Bell just needs to evolve. We just have to wait for Weeping Bell to learn Slam first because his moveset's not great. I'm thinking we do... I don't really want him to keep Acid or Vine Whip. I like the Razor Leaf here. So I'm thinking we do... It doesn't really matter. Essentially, we're getting rid of both of these. One for Slam, one for Giga Drain. And then I might do Cut for Solar Beam, depending on whether or not I think I need the Solar Beam. I probably don't need the Solar Beam, to be fair. I could probably get by without it. But that's what I've been trying to figure out. Yeah, trying to do movesets. But I think once I hit Seafoam Islands, we're going to end stream because I have the hunger. I have hunger. And I gotta also just go get more stuff done. So at Seafoam Islands, we'll pause. And then I will decide if I'm going to actually explore Seafoam Islands. I haven't thought about it yet. Because I don't need any more Pokemon. But I do need levels, and Seafoam Islands also will have items, so that's essentially what it's level 12? You're at level 12? Use cut. Just like, good lord. Anyhow, so we're pausing right here at the Seafoam Islands. Actually, do you fight me? If you fight me, I'll battle you. No. Misty Train's here. Seafoam Islands. You will battle me. We'll do this last battle. And then before we explore Seafoam Islands, we will call it a day. Pick back up next week for exploration, training, and hopefully ending the game. Ending the game with my party of rocket Pokemon. My Meowth, who I've successfully not evolved. And yeah, all that jazz. Weeping Bell is confused. Come on, Weeping Bell. You can do it. I believe in you. Yeah, okay. So that was our last battle here. I've also just been invited to a Zacian raid in Pokemon Go. So I'm gonna call it here and hopefully catch this Zacian on my phone. Thank you everyone for tuning in this morning. I'll see you guys next week. Have a good weekend. Prepare for Swaddle Community Day tomorrow if you play Pokemon Go. And I will see you guys later. Goodbye.